The man was impotent, but he wanted his wife to have a child of her own. So, he dug up a tree root, carved it into a human shape, and gave it to his wife. To his surprise, the woman was very pleased with it, and even treated it like a real baby, feeding and caring for it. She changed its diaper a dozen times a day, bathed it on schedule, and even stuck a pacifier in a hole in the wood. Strangely, after just a few days, the root came to life, and could cry like a baby. This made Lisa love it more and more. She immediately picked up the root, and began breastfeeding it. Little did they know their nightmare was just beginning. As time passed, the root's appetite grew larger and larger. Even a few hundred bottles of formula a day couldn't satisfy it. After finishing the formula, it even tried to eat Lisa's hair. Surprisingly, this little thing had immense strength. No matter how hard Lisa pulled, she couldn't free her hair. Her husband rushed over to help, but it bit him. At the critical moment, Jimmy took out a pocket knife and cut off Lisa's hair, saving her life. But Lisa didn't blame the root, believing the child was just being naughty. However, Jimmy realized the danger this little creature posed, and was ready to get rid of it immediately. But Lisa was willing to die to protect it. If he wanted to kill the root, he'd have to step over her corpse. At the same time, the root was wailing loudly, trying to gain the man's sympathy. In the end, Jimmy put down the axe. Because of this, he would pay with his life. The next day, the couple went to the supermarket and bought a large amount of pork for the root. But when they returned home, they found the door had been opened, and there was a pool of blood inside. It turned out that while they were gone, the mailman who came to deliver letters had been eaten by the root. To avoid suspicion, Jimmy quickly picked up the scattered mail, then pretended to be the mailman, and hand-delivered the letters one by one. However, Lisa became more and more doting on her son. In order to ensure her son had meat to eat, she tricked her best friend into visiting, then brought her to the root's room. By this time, the root was already 2 meters tall. No matter how much the woman struggled, it was useless. In the end, she became its meal.